bigger surprises. Have a little fun with Ellen.
Weekdays at 4 p.m. on KHQA CBS. Now, from across the tri-state, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, tip-top in the evening, everybody, and welcome to this special, I know it's Thursday night, but a very special sports final for your basketball-loving soul. And we start tonight with a couple of biggies in Burlington, Iowa. First of all, KHQA and Fort Madison, round number 3. First two games were blowouts tonight. John Schmitz's team tonight, though, equal to the task. So too was KHQA. We get an absolute dandy in this one. Johnny Dahl, who didn't play real well at Fort Madison, off and running in this one with a fadeaway jumper right here. But in answer, the other potential All-Stater in this game, Miles Wenseen off the alley-oop right here from David Nagel. It was nip and tuck throughout. More from KHQA. Long-range game, working at times. This time, Chris Ailes-Jones for the 3. And then more from Johnny Dahl. Look at the sweet assist right here, hooking up with Joel Hauer, and the Chiefs leading by 1 at this point. However, Camden Crispin would come alive. He knows this gym pretty well. Great three-pointer for him. Johnny Dahl, left all by himself out on the court, and he left it all out there tonight with a 3. We go to overtime, tied at 38. Here's the situation in OT. No scoring by either side until with 6.7 seconds left. David Nagel is fouled, gets 2 shots, cans them both. The Chiefs to try to tie or win. Johnny Dahl, no. Fort Madison takes the decisive game for the district championship, and Miles Wenseen and David Nagel suitably fired up after this one.
It feels amazing. We've worked for this moment since our whole lives. It's our senior year and it's our last run out there. It was one heck of a battle. KHQA gave us everything we could handle. They came with a good game plan. They worked really hard, and we just did what we were coached to do.
If Miles isn't going, somebody else steps up. Tonight it was me. My coaches told me to be aggressive tonight, and they know they have confidence in me to make those shots, and I have confidence in myself that I can make those shots.
Anytime you can get, I don't know, maybe 2,000 people in a gym like this and everybody wanted to win, it was crazy. It was an awesome game.
Awesome game indeed. And do the Fort Madison Bloodhounds have one more awesome win left in them? They're going to need everything in the tank to get to state. They've got Williamsburg right dead set in front of them. That game will take place at Muscatine on March the 2nd. Williamsburg taking care of business again tonight. They are a destroying machine. Should be a fantastic game. We'll talk more about that. 50-37 was your final on that one. Just up the road in beautiful Burlington, it was Holy Trinity trying to upset second-ranked undefeated Danville. I tell you what, first quarter, really nice stuff out of the Crusaders. Nick Hopper showing off the range of his game. Dave Steffensmeyer, I sat with him and watched him game plan against Danville at the Superfan Shootout. He said the outside game would work. It worked right here. Connor Conrad knocking down a 3. And then the Crusaders start going inside. Tanner Kelch, great take for him. And then Austin Mershman. Actually, the Crusaders led this game after the first quarter by 3, but unfortunately they could not sustain it. And Danville does what Danville does, hits the accelerator down the stretch. I'll tell you what, fine season by Holy Trinity, great effort tonight, but their run comes to an end at the hands of Danville, who may be your eventual state champ. 63-52 was your final. More now, let's take you to Missouri. Knox County taking on Princeton. Semifinals tonight in Class 2, District 6 over at Schuyler County. Ryan Strange have a night. This kid unstoppable at the point guard position tonight, and a really good effort across the board for the Eagles. How about Joe Engelbrecht? Up strong, bucket banding, a three-point play for him. The Eagles spreading the wealth. Seti Boone, pretty swoop move. We've seen a lot of that in the last couple of weeks. Good take for him, then more from Ryan Strange. 23 points, 7 big steals for that young fellow. This is Joe Engelbrecht, however, with a take. And here's the Ryan Strange. I promised you, as I said, 23 and 7 for him. We'll leave you with a little Hayden Miller. As I tell you what, it was Knox County taking care of a really good Princeton team tonight and doing it rather easily, 60-45. So who would be up next in the finals on Saturday for Knox County? Would it be Scotland County? Would it be Milan? Caleb Dubit says it's going to be the Tigers, and he was well to it. He gets the bucket here, and then how about a little bit of Zach Dubit as well? Strong move for that young fella as well. Scotland County building a big lead. They're never going to relinquish in this one. Bailey Johnston doing Bailey Johnston type things from all over the court at the free throw line right there. Again, more from Mr. Johnson on the inside, posting up, drawing the contact and getting the bucket. That kid can flat play. All Bailey Johnston all the time. Scotland County and Knox County going to do it again just like they did for the district championship last Saturday, only this time neutral site at Schuyler County. That'll be a dandy on Saturday. Can't wait to see that one. All your highlights coming up on Overtime. One bit of bad news on the Missouri boys side tonight, though. It is over for the Louisiana Bulldogs. Your Clarence Cannon Conference champs taken out tonight by a really good Sturgeon team who wins 69-45. Great season for the Bulldogs. Sturgeon up next for Canton. That championship game on Saturday looms large. Should be a dandy ball game as well. Girls basketball action tonight. It appears that Hannah Lockman as a gentleman admirer. Palmyra, though, plenty crush-worthy in the first quarter of this game tonight. How about this? Back-to-back threes from Nicole Krieger to open the scoring, and then it would be Palmyra absolutely taking Centralia apart in the first half of this game. How about some Haley Wassman doing her thing on the inside? Timeout. It's 9-0 just that quickly. More from, this time, Nicole Krieger. Great take for her as she gets it inside. Then Kaylee Augsburg, who had 15 points in the night, drops down the three. And another timeout, and Centralia still hadn't scored. It was a 16-2 run out of the gate for Chris Parsons' team, capped here nicely by Shelby Cunningham, and that was really it. It was a first-round TKO. Give Centralia credit. They fought all the way back, fought hard to make it a pretty good game down the stretch. Palmyra moving on to the championship game on its home floor. That game now moved up to 3 o'clock on Saturday. Now, who would the Palmyra Panthers play? They would get the winner of Macon and Clark County. Fantastic game tonight. Macon surges back after trailing first behind Katie Clapp, and then Mackenzie Jemis right here to take a 6-point lead at the break. But Clark County's fans, they would inspire a huge third quarter start, fueled largely by Tressa Campbell. She was unstoppable tonight. Great take for her right there. Drew contact, couldn't draw the foul there. And then Carissa Bevins from top the key, a three-pointer right there. Oh, good stuff, as it's a 10-1 run, but how come Macon would come back with an answer right here? First, Miss Jemis with the three, and then after that 13-0 run, it's Clark County with a 9-0 run of its own. Keely O'Brien met her grandma tonight. Very nice lady. Oh, one of 3 consecutive three-point plays. And then how about Wednesday McCluskey? It was a 10-point lead with 3 minutes left. It was gone. All of a sudden, Clark County up, and Macon answers right back right there. Katie Clapp with a couple of big takes, and down the stretch, Macon closes out a really game effort against Clark County. Fantastic game tonight. Goes to Macon, 46-43. Great season for Clark County, but it will be Macon and Palmyra coming up on Saturday. Let's take you back to beautiful Schuyler County. Scotland County girls getting a scare tonight from Marceline. Maybe the most they've been tested this season, at least late in it. Chelsea Berkshire right there with a great take right there. Khaleesi Bear, doing some scoop action as well. But Marceline just kept answering. This game was a one-point game at numerous times in the second half. Still, Scotland County showing its resolve. Sophia Hawkinson doing her thing in the blocks. Then Chelsea Berkshire again showing she's not just a paint player. Gets the three and the nice carom right there. Scotland County getting some balance today on the break. Great feed right there from Randy Slaughter. Great finish by Maddie Brassfield. Good stuff from her. And then Miss Slaughter doing it of her own accord from atop the three-point key. She knocks that home. Eventually, Scotland County would pull away, dodging a bullet, dodging a scare, and dodging the upset bug tonight. 43-38 your final. Up next for Scotland County, would it be another rematch? Would it be Knox County? Or would it not? Let's take you to the highlights of this showdown between Schuyler County and Knox. Madison McCabe running the break, running it nicely. Hooking up right there with Shayna Elder. Nice finish for her. Miss Elder having herself a pretty darn good night. More from her right here. Oh, she's going to come up with the scoop and the free finish right there. And then it's Alex Hamlin doing her thing. Knox County in a game that just finished moments ago gets the job done tonight. Advances on. We get another Scotland County Knox rematch. 47-33 was your final. One other girl score to pass along tonight. Paris still alive. We'll tell you a little bit more about the Lady Coyotes and their success tomorrow night at 6. They take out Monroe City to advance to the championship game. 34-27 was your final in a low-scoring affair. Quincy University women at home tonight. Amy Egan bringing Truman State in. If QU could win, they would guarantee themselves home court advantage in the GLVC tournament on Sunday to start. Tell you what, tough start for the starters tonight. The bench picked up QU in the first half. First, that was Erin Menemeyer with a pretty scoop move. Then Sierra Young, the nice take. And then Megan Weinstrower right here knocking down a couple of big threes. Lots of names you don't hear a lot of usually, playing big roles. And then how about Annika Webster? She had a nice night with 15 points tonight as QU gets it done. Surges in the second half and knocks off Truman State 63-51. As I mentioned, big night from Annika Webster, helping picking up the slack with some injuries and some starters very icy cold with their shooting in the first half. Other women's scores to pass along tonight. Culver Stockton loses to at Benedictine 64-59 despite 10 points in the night from Randy Lee Plunkett. Also big win for HLG as they take out St. Louis Pharmacy 67-34. Tough doings and tough sledding on the road for Western Illinois as the Leatherneck women lose to South Dakota State 69-49 was your final there. On the men's side, nice comeback effort by the Leathernecks, just not enough on the road tonight in Indiana as they lose 71-66. Garrett Covington with a monster night, had 30 points tonight in the loss for Western Illinois. Also, HLG makes it a clean sweep of Pharmacy, the men taking care of business, and Culver Stockton's chances to take on a higher seed in the Heart of America Conference Tournament and to grab the